if you're still doing gig work, you're probably doing it for this main one reason. And that is because you don't know any other way to make any money. I mean, it's either go get a job or do gig work. And neither one of them is going to be scalable to produce the kind of income that's going to give you the time freedom and the financial freedom that you really desire and deserve. I know that because I've been doing this for a long time. I'm 60 years old and I've been doing gig work for over 4 years. And that's been my primary source of income. Now during COVID, it was awesome. Made all kinds of money. But once COVID ended, there were still all these shoppers that wanted to continue making that kind of money that they made during COVID. But you know what? The orders just weren't there. People started shopping for themselves. And yet there was all these shoppers and the competition for getting the orders that were available. And then people started tipping less and it's gone downhill. It's been a race to the bottom since the end of COVID. That's the way it's been. And now we're working for the AI man who's sending out orders to all these different shoppers, and there's more shoppers than orders, and that's what we keep hearing. And that's just the way it is. And so you got a choice. What do I do now? Do I keep hoping that things are going to get better doing gig work? Do I stick with it? Do I go get a part-time job? Do I go get a full-time job? And think about what that mindset is telling you. All it's really telling you is that the only way that you know how to make any money is trading your time to get the money. Because that's all a job does, is it gives you money by giving up your time. You give up your time, somebody pays you for that time. You give up your time to do gig work, and you earn some money from doing that. But what if you could earn money on autopilot? Wow, that was pretty cool, right? The vibration there. I love that. Hey, leave me a comment down below if you're finding other ways to make money. I want to know what it is that you found. But if the only way that you know how to make money is through a job or through gig work and trading your time for it, I want you to know that there is another way, and it's called residual passive income. And I found a platform and a system that you can tap into with a small investment. It's a small investment. We're not talking thousands of dollars. We're talking maybe a few $100s to get started all together over the next few months maybe. And you could invest thousands of dollars if you wanted to. Shoot, I did. And I feel like I'm in a really good position now that what is going to happen over time is my gig work earnings are not going to be needed at all. And I'm going to fully replace what I'm doing with an automated passive residual income. And if you want that kind of life for yourself, it's going to take doing something different than what you're doing right now. And it means thinking about it differently than the way that you think about it right now. Because the way that you're thinking about it is that the only way I can make money is by trading my time for it. Well, what about if you take some of your money that you don't have, but you find it, you figure out a way to find some money from your earnings somehow, and you invest it. So you take some of your money and then you invest it to create a different type of income, a passive residual income. And it can be done. I mean, I don't have a lot of money right now because I'm injured. I'm not making any money. So thankfully, I put some money into this when I could, and now I'm waiting for it to create the kind of passive residual income that I know that the system is going to generate. So no, I'm not in a manic mode. Actually, I've been taking this other medication, which is kind of blunted my feeling of mania, which I guess people think is better for me, but I feel more creative when I'm feeling a little bit more manic, not like, super hyper manic or anything like that. Just, enjoying a little bit of an uplifted type of feeling. So mood disorders are they're a bitch. And I've been struggling for a long time to try to manage mine. But thankfully, the medication and the treatment that I'm taking, I think is helping. What's that got to do with passive residual income? Because, your mental health is important. And if you're only thinking and believing that you can only make money by trading your time for it, you need to adjust your thinking, and your well-being may depend on it, because at some point you're not going to be able to, your body's not going to be able to, you can't sustain the hustle into your 70s and 80s. You know what I'm saying? So you've got to start preparing now. I mean, I'm 60. God knows I've been, kind of hobbling along here. My body's been falling apart a little bit at a time. Not totally. I mean, I still pretty much hustle. It's just that I definitely feel the limitations of my body starting to, tell me that, hey, if you don't find something else to do, you might be in bad shape, because you may not be able to really make a lot of money the way you thought that you would when you were hustling. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not going to try to preach to you. You know what your needs are. I'm just saying there is a better way. If you want to create a passive residual income on autopilot, click on the link below. It's in the description or the pinned comments. Go to quitgigwork.com. Quit. Wouldn't you like to quit gig work? I do. That's why I came up with that domain name. I do. I want to quit gig work. I mean, not because I hate on it. It's because it's not going to be sustainable. And the apps don't care. They don't care. It's AI. It doesn't have the same type of emotional response that we have when we're not able to make ends meet. I mean, yeah, it's empathetic to a point, but it's not completely human, right? So, but all I can say is this thing is going to work, man. And when I start generating income, it's game over, bro. And when I get on here to start making some videos, and I've been making all kinds of money with it, I know you guys are going to be jumping on. But I would say get on with the party now, before, it gets saturated. So anyway, click on the link below. Check it out. It's definitely going to be very, very high affiliate income. Oh man, it's fantastic. So anyway, check it out, and I will see you on the next video.